Pickaxe.
Thanks for dropping into the cast party. Join the cast and crew as they are maelstromed from their Hollywood film set into the crazy world of Fendrea. And action! With Fables of Fendrea Wildacre officially behind us, stay tuned next Monday for the official trailer of our brand new miniseries. This time around, we're going to make it a little bit longer, so you all have more time to get invested in the characters, the story, and the brand new cast. If you want to hear the very first episode of our brand new miniseries on trailer release day, all patrons will get early access and will be able to dive into the adventure before everyone else at patreon.com/castparty. Yes, next Monday, you can listen to the very first episode of our brand new miniseries to be announced as long as you're part of the cast and crew at patreon.com/castparty. While you're there, join the community Discord where we all hang out and chat and play games with you all, get exclusive behind-the-scenes info, join us for live listens of every single cast party and brand new mini-series episodes, get exclusive, hilarious monthly one-shots, and so many more exclusive rewards. Only available to our lovely cast and crew at patreon.com/castparty. We'll see you there. Enjoy the episode, cast and crew.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Cast Party. My name is Colin McManus, and I will be your director for today. I am joined by my fiery cast and crew, Ryan McManus.
Hi, Sebastian Vivaldi Greensleeves, an emo at heart musician who, if he had a custom dice set from our incredible dice sponsor, fanrolldice.com, use code CastParty for 10% off, would design it as a pure white G-clef where the 20 would be, on an all-black obsidian gemstone dice set, and a little tiny marching skeleton from My Chemical Romance's Welcome to the Black Parade where the 1 should be, so he can march you off to your death. But hey, use code CastParty at fanrolldice.com and maybe they'll see all the lovely support from the cast and crew and give us all our own dice sets. They are the perfect gift for the holiday season coming up for any D&D lover, your party, your dungeon master. We all love shiny click-clacks. So get your shopping done with a discount. Code CastParty at fanrolldice.com.
You dropping hints?
Maybe.
Anna Brisbane.
Blueberry Sky, elven druid actress whose favorite movie as a child, besides Wizard of Oz, which she saw as a baby child, was Happy Feet. The soundtrack touched her soul, and she learned every word, even the Spanish rap part of Boogie Wonderland. And it was the first time she moved from caring just about animal welfare to environmental welfare and climate change and the like, because it was delivered to her in a story about adorable singing penguins whose lives are upturned by the actions of humans.
Was that the one that was narrated by Morgan Freeman?
No, that was the documentary, March of the Penguins.
March of the Penguins. They came out at like the same time, and then also Surf's Up was like recently, like before or after that. A lot of penguin love in the late 2000s.
Justified.
Nigel Deacon.
Hello. Xander Gucci Supreme, who has or had a secret admirer that he met at a bar back in LA. It was right after he got out of college. He spent a lot of time in a bar and got to know one of their regulars. She looked familiar, but he couldn't figure out why and landed on that she must have been an extra on a show or maybe someone from a class. But eventually he stopped going because he ran out of money or motivation or whatever. But every once in a while, after that, he would get sent some flowers either at wherever he was working or wherever he was living. And it was always signed with OW. One day, when watching House MD, he saw his friend from the bar, pointed it out, and his quote-unquote roommate said, "You're friends with Olivia Wilde? No way."
What?
That's that.
And Vince Perito.
Hi, Jett the Bolter Chambers, big burly heartthrob, who almost didn't take the role in Through the Realms of Myria for the fact that he had another job in line that would not work out well with said movie. Last minute, he was fired. This job was with Procter & Gamble as the new spokesperson for Mr. Clean. He fit the part perfectly, except for when he finally shaved and buzzed his head. He got his ear pierced. He had his eyebrows. They were, bleached? And then they saw him in full costume and they said, too young. So he was fired.
First time he's ever heard that.
Oh.
He's got a baby face when he's fully shaven like that. So he didn't fit the part perfectly. After he was fired from that, he ended up going back to Through the Realms of Myria.
Damn, I relate to that.
Does he wear a wig in Through Realms of Myria?
No, he had time to grow out because in Through the Realms of Myria, he had the scruffy beard and the slightly long hair.
The little buzz cut, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, with that, let's talk about what happened last time. You headed back to Helios atop the airship with Jett's phone in hand, ready to be activated to take you all home. You spoke a bit about your plans of what you could do with this glass orb that can summon Elana. Change her memories, make her dumb, kill her. You chatted about your options a bit before deciding to wait to speak with Matthias to see if he had any other recommendations. On the airship, you all went to settle down to sleep when Jett heard the ringing of a bell and a small dog with golden eyes arrived on the ship. After coaxing it towards him, it sneezed, triggering a memory of Jett's, where Kingsley brought Pebbles to his mother's hospital room. Kingsley mentioned the connection of relationships and blood, and that just because you're blood related doesn't mean you need to have a relationship with someone. Jett blinked back to reality and heard inside his mind to keep this dog safe because he will need it soon. You all leveled up to 16 during your long rest, went atop the airship to meet this new puppy who Jett called Hope, and headed for Helios. You told Matthias about what happened, and he recommended summoning Elana as soon as you could to try and rid her of whatever control Volazar has within her mind. He offered to help you in any way he could, created a magical heroes feast for you all before heading into potential danger, as well as gave you a vial of Kingsley's blood in case it would help you in connecting with Elana. You all finished your feast and headed for the mainland to an open field away from prying eyes and any civilians. Jett set up a magical blue circular barrier as the rest of you prepared for Elana's arrival. Jett dropped the glass orb and it shattered, revealing a plume of flame that brought Elana here to the open field. Matthias dispelled something within Elana as Sebastian tried to probe into her brain and get access to her memories. Feeling connected with his allies, he tried to push into Elana's mind and form a connection himself. Initially, there was a pushback after some probing, but these tethers ended up pulling you all into Elana's mind. When you arrived, you saw Elana chained to the ground, Sarla drumming and controlling Elana like a puppet, and 5 dark angels flying about the island inside the lake of lava. As they fly, they disrupt images being formed in these flames. Now, each of these individuals looks up at you. The 5 dark angels all prepare their weapons: a large hammer, a skull, a staff, a voice, and 4 swords, as the drumming begins. And so the scene is set. The question is, will you please roll initiative?
Okay.
Okay, we've been charging the dice for a good, 15 minutes.
Oh, fuck.
Same.
14.
6.
Also 6.
Hey.
Also 6!
Stop.
Oh, shit.
just
Okay,
rolled
we
a
gotta
4.
re-roll the initiative real quick. Oh, I rolled a 1.
Can we
so-
just take it from the top? Or,
He walked
Oh,
away.
Colin's
He has
not
no
here.
idea.
Let's roll
go,
again.
go, go, go.
Oh, yeah.
I am listening. I can't find my pen.
So what do we do for roll-off?
I think you all have the same dex mod.
Do we just rollies?
3-way roll-off.
3 on the dice.
10 on the dice.
12 on the dice.
I hate going first, man.
I have ideas too.
Same.
I have none. I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen now.
I can't wait to team wipe before the finale.
As a reminder, there are 5 of these dark angels. They stop disrupting these flames that appear and start looking at all of you. The first one to really begin moving is the one holding the large hammer off to the left, and it flies over. Closest to it is Blueberry.
Hi.
For a 25 to hit you, Blueberry.
Jesus. Yeah.
That is 35 bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god.
Calm yourself.
Next, we see off to the right, the being that holds the 4 swords goes invisible.
Great.
And a moment later, appears behind Xander with a first slash.
Great.
This first one's going to be with advantage because they were invisible.
Nothing personal, kid.
Yeah, for real.
Only a 16 to hit with advantage.
That don't hit, but he's got 4 swords. He's going to attack me a bunch.
There are 3 more attacks, but these are not with advantage. Next one is a 27.
Yep.
Third one is a 19.
Yep.
Fourth one is a 12.
No.
You're going to be taking 9 slashing and then 7 slashing.
Could be worse.
Next, we have the being that is holding the staff. It floats off to the side. Jett, you're closest. It has this double-bladed staff, and it spins it as this black smoke comes out you and into your face. I need a con saving throw from you, Jett.
18?
Passes. So you're going to take half of 36 necrotic damage.
18.
Next, we have the being that has been singing these different choruses, moving a bit closer. This one, I'm going to roll to see who this goes after. That is Xander.
Motherfucker.
You hear in your brain these melodies. They're coming from this being, but they feel like they're echoing outward from your brain. I'm going to ask for a wisdom saving throw.
Natural 27.
This is Dissonant Whispers at a 5th level. You do indeed pass, meaning you're going to take half of the 22 psychic damage, and you do not have to run away from this being. We are finally to Sebastian. 4 of these angels already coming in, wrapping around you all.
I am clipping the drumsticks off of my belt, taking them out, and doing little rolls in the air to get them all warmed up as I clip Daisy off of my shoulder, casting Mordenkainen's sword at 7th level. Daisy is then going to float over to the angel that is behind Xander that popped up as I use the drumsticks to cast an echo using the drumsticks ability. And we're going to do the big old drum fill from, I don't even remember the song, the doo-doo, doo-doo, boom, 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 boom.
In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins.
Thank you.
I can feel it.
When we hit that last tom, I point the drumstick over at the angel in front of Blueberry. That is going to be a 3rd level Dissonant Whispers as that last tom hit reverberates over in her direction. So I need a wisdom saving throw from the angel in front of Blueberry, and then I'm going to make a attack from Daisy on the angel behind Xander.
Go ahead and do that attack first.
16?
Misses.
Oh, Daisy.
This angelic being has these wings and is moving, not mechanically, but very stiffly. Daisy isn't quite able to slice through this being. The other one, you are making noise in its brain, this big drum fill. 23.
Oh my god, that just passes. So it is going to take half of 22 psychic damage, so 11 psychic damage total, and it does not have to run away, and that is going to be it for my turn.
The end of your turn. That is the being that has this skull floating between their hands, and you can see that in that skull, it casts some sort of spell. Onto that skull, you can see the eyes, the eye holes become this inky black void. And with that, this being is casting Eye Bite.
Oh.
This is going towards you, Jett.
Okay.
I need a wisdom saving throw from you, please.
Oh my god, that's a nat 1. Holy crap.
You are now sickened. You have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Damn.
At the end of each of your turns, you can do another wisdom save. Finally, we are at Sarla. And this drumming continues, and you see with every hit of the drum, Elana moves in different ways. Until her eyes look forward, her hands come up into the sky. As you hear flames, loud, getting faster, quicker, as 4 large meteors fall from the sky.
I'm gonna counterspell. I'm slamming the freaking staff on the ground and saying, no!
This is a 9th level meteor swarm. Same thing you saw in the vision, but all 4 of them are basically going to collide with this island you are on. Blueberry, that means you need to roll a spellcasting ability check and get over a 19. What is your bonus?
+7.
Little less than 50% chance.
So with my reaction, I'm still jamming out, and you just hear a poor rendition of Sebastian's voice trying to mimic Phil Collins in your brain. And a little shiver goes down your spine, and we're gonna give you 1.
My God.
No.
So I need an 11 or higher. 6.
Dang it.
Meteors. 4 of them. No matter where you are on this island, these will be hitting you. From everyone, I need dexterity saving throws.
Oh, come on. Oh, that's a nat 20.
I'm rolling trash. 6.
Damn, the third 6.
Uh-huh.
11.
I got a 19.
I might be dead.
Jett, you pass. Everyone else fails.
Figures.
Jett, what is this? There's nowhere to hide, but you have your shields and you are essentially keeping yourself completely immune to all of this damage.
All of it?
He passed a dex save and he has Shield Master.
Yeah, so I could use my reaction.
Imagine face tanking a fucking meteor. That's so sick.
Jett's gonna see this coming down, immediately jump on Pebbles' back, and just fly straight up into the air to avoid the impact.
It is almost natural. It's not like you're thinking about it. You just end up on her back and she starts circling upwards and has to dodge out of the way of these different meteors that are coming down. But you're able to get up and then back down to the ground as the rest of these crash upon the rest of you.
For the record, Frederick does that too. He just can't carry me, so.
Everyone is taking 48 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. And
66 fire damage.
Oh, fuck. I already used my
Jesus.
reaction. No! I'm down.
I'm still up.
same.
Those meteors come down, they completely change the look of the battlefield. It is hard to see now. It is dark. There is debris everywhere. These flames are even brighter, even larger. There are spouts of flame and lava coming out from the ground beneath you all, and it feels even more hectic. But these beings around you still are here. Xander, you look up, you see the being with the 4 swords next to you. Blueberry, across the battlefield, falls. As we are to Jett with Xander on deck.
Right as I land and I turn to see how everybody else is doing, I'll see Blueberry on the ground. I'm instantly going to rear Pebbles back and run straight to her. And we're going to end up right next to her. I'm going to try to scoop her up and throw her on the back of Pebbles.
I will allow you to do so as your movement.
With her on the back of Pebbles, I will use the rest of my movement to move as close to Sebastian as possible because I won't be able to make it to Xander, I believe.
You would be leaving the range of this angel with the hammer.
That's fine.
This being does try to hit you atop Pebbles for a 16 to hit only.
That misses.
It has to fly up into the air to try to hit you, but you're able to throw Blueberry onto the back of Pebbles, duck as you rush away.
As we're running back, I'm just going to yell to her and Sebastian, Blue, come on. Up. I need you. We need you now. Get up. As I do that, you could see Pebbles' hair starts to stick up a little bit. Little bits of electricity start to come through it. It's like static. I am casting Aura of Life at 4th level.
What is that?
Within a 30-foot diameter. Until the spell ends, an aura moves with you centered on you. Each non-hostile creature in the aura, including you, has resistance to necrotic damage, and its hit point maximum can't be reduced. In addition, a non-hostile living creature gains 1 hit point when it starts its turn in the aura with 0 hit points.
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh, speaking of concentrating, do you have to concentrate on your sword?
Oh, there's no way you can pass that, is there?
What if I nat 20?
Yeah.
All right. What about a nat 1? Daisy just plops. Xander, just behind you, you get shanked, and then you just hear a acoustic guitar flop and hit the ground. It just goes up. Bang.
Great.
All right, I'm going to have you roll another wisdom save to see if you can get away from sickened.
21?
21 passes.
Oh, thank you.
You are
Let's go.
no longer sickened. Xander, the more you look at these beings, the more they remind you of the visage of Shar you saw. It wasn't her, because she was in a different location, but she manifested herself somewhere else. It's almost like these beings aren't actually here, but these are manifestations of them from far away. And they even give off the same dark smoke as they fly from Shar. These are probably related to her.
I hate that. Okay, I am just gonna run diagonally away from this dude, and I'll accept the reaction.
23 to hit.
That does hit.
10 slashing.
Is it magical?
No.
5 HP. So I ran diagonally so that I'm now within Jett's little aura, so I can get whatever bonuses I can there. I'm going to turn around, see that Blue is down, and throw out some healing light, because I don't know what Jett's aura does, but I'm going to throw out 5. Roll 5d6, Anna, and take that as health.
Woo! 24.
Let's go. Good vibes only, Blue. We got to get you back up. I'm going after that one.
Ow.
Oh, as flavor, can I grab and throw Daisy at Sebastian while I'm running?
Please.
Oh, yeah.
And from where I am right here, I'm whipping out the tripod, slamming it down, and taking aim at the drummer with 3 sharpshooter shots.
Ooh.
Oh, my.
So let's see what we do. 22,
Hits.
26,
Hits.
and dirty 20.
Hits.
Let's go.
Spicy.
All right, so starting off with a base of 30, let's start rolling. Oh. All right, first one is an additional 16 damage, then 9, and then 14. So 69 damage. Nice.
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 Very nice.
Nice.
I have to roll something that I also can't pass the concentration check for, so I'm going to do the same thing I did for Sebastian, though, and if I get a nat 20, concentration keeps
Ryan,
holding.
if you just screwed us.
I got a 1. He's going to get a 1, too.
1.
7 and a 17, because she does get advantages on concentration checks.
That's something.
You can see as she drums, Elana just slumps over. Elana is exhausted and not being puppeted. Blueberry, we are to you. You are awakening atop Pebbles with a little bit of good vibes.
Oh, God. Jett, where are you going? This aura feels nice, but where are you going after this? I feel like I shouldn't stay on Pebbles.
I don't know. Do you want me to take you somewhere?
No, but I can hop off. I just want to make sure I'm staying within this aura.
Wherever I need to go, I guess.
Okay, so I'm guessing you're probably gonna go north. I'm just gonna climb down, but I'm gonna walk north a little bit. So I guess it was half my movement to get down, but I have 45 feet of movement, so like I can go pretty far. I'm gonna go like 15 feet north. I'm gonna whisper something into the staff and then point it at Elana and cast polymorph.
What kind of saving throw is that?
Wisdom 23.
She does have plus 11, but she is rolling with disadvantage currently.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Woo!
Nice.
What are you turning Elana into?
I want to turn her into a big old tortoise.
How big is the tortoise?
I'm gonna say I'll turn her into a giant snapping turtle, which is large.
That's scarier.
Damn.
I am gonna drink a potion of healing greater. Let's go. 15
Very nice.
Hell yeah.
plus 4.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
damn.
19.
With that, we are back to the top. First, we have the hammer-wielding angel. Close to him is Xander, Jett, and Sebastian, but this being is smart enough to know where this aura is coming from, and he doesn't like it, and is going to rush up to Jett atop Pebbles and try to hit with that hammer. 26.
Hits.
25 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
With that, Aura of Life is concentration.
Yes.
So you will have to do a Constitution saving throw of 12 or higher.
Easy.
18.
That is the hammer-wielding angel's turn. The one with all of the swords, again, goes invisible, this time appearing behind Sebastian.
Oh, no.
Oh.
First attack, 18 to hit.
Yuppers.
I would like to use my reaction to impose disadvantage.
18.
God.
You can roll damage on that first one if you want.
9 slashing plus 18 slashing.
I'm out.
Damn it.
That was first attack. This being moves right next to Jett to continue its next 3.
Oh my God.
22,
My armor class is 22.
16,
Nope.
23. So 2 of those hit for 10 and 5 slashing damage.
Just keep your concentration up, buddy. That's all I need.
Do I have to roll that twice or just once?
Twice. DC 10 each.
2 10s.
24 and then 13 plus 8.
Still stays up, meaning once we get to Sebastian, we'll likely get back up. That is the staff wielder. This time is still way off to the side, again, going to circle around. This time going after Blueberry, your closest. Shoots a ray of frost at you, Blueberry. Nat 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
Aha.
Hammer-wielding guy is right there. I'm just going to have him take that damage.
Hey.
Nice.
I rolled almost max damage on him, too.
That's sick.
Whoo, baby.
2 8s and a 4 on 3d8. He took a big blast of this. It was cold, and then it started to boil as it comes just past Jett, hits him. Finally, we have the bard, the one who has this voice that they've been using with these echoing chorus. This one is going to cast Dissonant Whispers, this time at a slightly lower level, but it wants Jett and that aura to get away from his friends. So Jett, I need a wisdom saving throw.
17 plus 8.
You're going to take half of 19, so you're going to take 9 psychic damage, and you do not need to run away.
I do have to roll con though.
DC 10.
Oh my God, I rolled a 2. Thank you. 10.
Which is perfect timing, because if you had to run with your entire movement away, Sebastian would no longer be in the aura. But right now, Sebastian, you are down, but you are starting your turn in the aura of life.
Oh, okay. After face planting into the ground, I land on top of Daisy. The noise and the reverberation of my guitar is so warming and calming, and then my head grazes Pebble's leg, and I just know that I'm safe, and I come back with that 1 HP.
You're not safe.
I'm not safe at all. But I sit up, Daisy's on the floor, I'm looking at this puppeteer. I was ready to go after Elana, but seeing the chains and then being polymorphed, I know she's being controlled by this drummer. I do a little neck crack on the floor. I do my little finger crack, get my hands ready. Miming in the air, I play a single G note where my piano would be back at home. Can Sarla make a dexterity saving throw for me, please? And I'm going to use 3 out of my 4 sorcery points to have her do it at disadvantage.
Nat 20 and a 3.
Oh my
Let's
God.
fucking go, dude. When I play this G note in the middle of the air, you hear it reverberate through this molten island, and it's almost an anime moment where that G note silences the rest of the area around. And in her brain, she hears, "This is a message from the magistrate. This is Disintegrate.
Holy shit.
Huh?
85 damage.
Holy shit.
69 HP left. Where did you get Disintegrate?
Magical secrets, baby!"
Let's go.
Holy shit.
Oh,
Describe it.
the second that G note is played, from that space in the air where my finger would hit my piano back home, it's just a shockwave, a sonic boom that emerges from this singular point, and as it blows past her, she is just wisped evaporated by this single sonic boom.
As all you see is Sarla into ash, into that lava, and just burn up.
On top of that, I am going to use my second echo from the drumsticks to do a 3rd level healing word on myself. That's 19 healing. That is the end of my turn.
That is the being with the skull's turn. Sees Sarla disappear as you see those black eyes for you, Sebastian. They look directly at you, and you see them flash, and your whole vision goes dark a moment. I need a wisdom saving throw from you.
Just so everyone knows, I have swapped my dice because I have been rolling like ass today. These are from Bubba, our patron, who sent us dice to our P.O. box. So
Bubba!
This one's on Bubba. Dirty 20!
Yo!
Hey, Bubba!
This was asleep. If you failed this, you would have been unconscious.
Let's go.
Hey, if you want to save us mid-combat, we have a P.O. box. You can send us dice.
that
This
right
is a
now.
bad time for an ad.
Shameless plug.
Jett, your turn with Xander on deck. Jett, you are no longer sickened, so you're feeling good. You still have that aura up. You are right in the middle of all your friends. You have this one being with the swords right behind you and the one being with the hammer next to you.
I just look back down at Pebbles and look at everybody else and see how, like, devastated we are right now. I will reach into my armor in front of my chest and I pull out the white rose. I guess we're all giving it everything. And I squeeze as hard as I can, and I'm doing the full 50 damage on it.
What is the radius on the white rose?
60 feet, so I get all 5 of them.
This is the first time you've grabbed it, held it in your hand, and you just know that this is going to hurt like a bitch. You grab and you squeeze, and there is this intense shock to your entire system. You can feel your blood leaving into the rose as the petals become red. Explain what happens with the white rose.
When activated, the rose impales you with its thorns based on how bad you're in trouble. You give up a number of HP you have up to 50. You can choose up to 5 creatures within range of 60 feet to make a Constitution saving throw. On a fail, they will take an equal amount of radiant damage to what you took. If they pass, they will take half. As I squeeze it and that rose starts to fill up with red, you can see 1 little petal, 2 little petal, 3, 5 come off, and they all float over to each one of those guys.
What is the DC?
16. Can I, at the same time, use my inspiration to impose disadvantage? I'll just say the first one that passes, I will just use it on that.
I'm down for that. They have +4 to con saves. We're going to start with hammer, 19. Reroll that one. 7.
Let's go.
44 HP left.
Oh!
Gone. As that petal hits it.
Sick.
Next, we have the being with the swords. Nat 1. 50 damage. Yes. Again, another explosion. This one is not completely gone, but it takes a lot. Next, we have the staff wielder. Passes, so we'll take 25.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have the bard, this one singing. Chorus is a 2. That is -50 HP. And finally, the one with the skull.
Get rid of that eye bite.
9 total.
Yes.
50 HP. I'm going to roll concentration and see if they get a 20, but I doubt it. I got a 2. Eye bite is also no longer active.
I am rolling concentration as well now since I took damage. 16 plus 8.
That is not enough. You need a 25 to keep it.
So worth it, though.
I love to imagine this like chaotic, loud battle and then the crunching of the rose and the petals going off and everything being quiet and the petals just like quietly floating down, and then as soon as they touch, it's like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
It's so serene. It's calm. Each one of them floats like a feather, like a leaf falling from a tree towards one of these beings, and they explode. So there are still 4 of these angels, but most of them look very hurt.
God, that was something.
Xander, you're up. Blueberry on deck.
Seeing everything that just happened, everyone is just sending out force and light. I'm not one to break the stride. The 3 that are in front of me, the one with the skull, the one with the staff, and the one with the voice, I am going to do a sharpshooter shot at each of them, and it's just like quick turns on the tripod.
It's almost like a turret.
26.
Yeah.
13 plus 10, so 23 damage.
So close, but not enough. Next one is the one with the skull.
21.
21.
Hits.
20 damage.
And finally, the staff wielder.
17.
That misses.
That's fucked up
Ooh.
that you would say that. Just to be careful, send out 5 healing lights, good vibes towards Sebastian. Get him a little bit further away from death. So please roll 5d6.
Holy.
And that's it.
While he does that, we're going to move to Blueberry. It's your turn. You have 2 of them very weakly floating in the air. That is both the one who is singing and the one who's holding that skull, as well as the staff wielder. And then there's still that being in the mix with Sebastian and Jett with the 4 swords.
I'm going to pull back the staff like I'm about to throw it like a spear. And I throw it up and it does a little spin. And it's gonna land in the middle of all of us and quickly grow into a big old willow tree above us and just start to rain down these warm light puffs that are gonna touch all of us. And I'm gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds at 6th level.
Let's go.
Oh, crap.
Whoa.
Oh, I need that.
That's big.
Sebastian, how much healing did you get from the healing light?
19.
For 30 for everyone.
Whoa.
Sick.
Sitting at 69.
Nice.
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 It's our second 69 of the game.
Actually, our third 69. You did 69 damage, and when Sarla died, she had 69 HP left.
True.
And when the tree shrinks back down to a staff and I go pick it up, and that's my turn.
Okay, we are back to the top of the order. The being with the hammer is no more, but the being with the swords is still here. Going to first go invisible, right between Sebastian and Jett. First one against Jett with advantage. 21 to hit you, Jett.
Nope.
21.
Second attack going towards Jett. 20, so still not going to hit. The other 2 going towards Sebastian. First one, 28 to hit.
Reaction to impose disadvantage.
Ooh.
That's only a 15.
Let's go. That doesn't hit.
Okay, last attack, 22 to hit you on the last one, Sebastian.
I'm going to use my reaction for cutting words and bring Daisy up to try to block it. No, I got a 4. So it'd be an 18. So that's still going to hit.
It is only 5 damage.
Okay.
The sword goes right through Daisy's neck.
Oh.
What the fuck?
We can fix this, right?
It's okay. We're in a magic world. We can get her fixed.
Next is the staff carrier. Not happy with what's going on. This time he's going towards Sebastian. I need a Constitution saving throw, please. This necrotic black smoke coming at you.
21.
Passes, you're going to take half of a very high number. I rolled really high for 45, so you're going to take 22 necrotic. And unfortunately, the aura is down, so you will not get resistance for that damage.
I have resistance from necrotic from the mask.
I lied. You do have that, so it is 11.
Got him.
Next, we have the bard, who is going to sing at Xander, because Xander just hit it really good in the face. Wisdom saving throw, please. Dissonant whispers, but even lower level this time.
It's 15.
15 fails. You're going to take 19 psychic damage, and then you have to use your reaction to move as far away from this being off to the left as you can. We are back to Sebastian.
Oh my god, I did not have another turn prepped. I didn't think I would be alive. So, all right, we're gonna look around. This guy's in my face. He just swung at me and broke Daisy. We're gonna pull out the drumsticks, and I'm gonna bonk him in the head with the drumsticks for a 5th level Dissonant Whispers. Can you make a wisdom saving throw for me, please?
10.
That fails. He's gonna take, 28 psychic damage, and he does have to run as far away from me as humanly possible if he's still alive.
Starts to turn around and fly, but as it does, little parts of it start disintegrating as it heads towards Xander, from the feet up to the stomach, to the torso, to the wings. And by the time it gets to Xander, looks like it's going to try to slice with that last sword. It completely disappears into a puff of smoke.
just middle finger straight at it as it falls to the ground.
I'm going to move 5 feet north and just to be closer to Jett on Pebbles, and that's it for my turn.
We have the Skull Wielder who no longer has Eye Bite concentration. Gonna do what they can do with a chill touch towards Xander. You're the last one that hit him. It's gonna go after you.
I know.
Nat 1. That is back to the group of you at the 6 initiative. Jett, you are first with Xander on deck. You got 3 of these beings left. The staff wielder looks the most healthy. Then there is the bard who is singing, and then this necrotic angel holding that skull, who both of the other 2 look very injured.
Take my other hand, put it on the bottom part of the stem under my other hand. Everything I've got. Squeeze as hard as I can. Another 50.
Jesus.
Just wrenching it. Oh, God.
Oh.
The first 2 don't matter. Even with taking half damage, they will die. The bard, as well as the being holding the skull, die. The last one that is here is this angel with the staff. I'm going to tell you right now, they have exactly 50 HP left.
Stop.
What's the DC?
16.
I'm going to roll this on roll 20.
Ah.
They have a +8, so they need to get an 8. Oh my god, no way!
Nice. Let's go.
That one, baby!
Yo!
Let's fucking go.
Jett, all of these are yours.
As I put my hand and squeeze, you see immediately that blood just rushes in and it pushes 3 of the biggest petals out, and they all just come down and float right in front of me. And as they're falling down, I just give a little blow. And they all dissipate to each one.
And you look around. This beautiful light has erupted and it has shaken the ground, and lava starts to come up and into this area, and these flames arise. And you see with that final blow, it leaves you all alone on this fiery island, just all of you together. And as that shockwave clears the area, you see it has wrestled Elana from this tortoise form into being able to stand up with her shackles no longer on her. And around you, these images in the fire that were being disrupted by these dark angels, they begin to form again, but this time fully. They're not just pushed away. The flames grow. They don't just move about the floor and atop the lava. They become larger and dance into these smoky skies. Full scenes start playing out. There are images of Mistra over and over again that weren't here before. You watch a bit more as the area is filled with these bursts of flame depicting memories of Elana's. You see some memories of hers you already know. Her bringing down the meteors atop Volazar at the ley line. Her dropping the large icicle atop Mistra after being split with Kianopa. Even her going back to the Evergem to kill Kianopa. But one memory stands out as the brightest. One of her more recent memories. She holds Kingsley in magical chains. She ushers him forward and drops him to his knees in front of a humanoid Volazar. There's a grin from Volazar, and as he smiles, he puts his one arm left atop Kingsley's shoulder. And as the memory grows brighter, a flash of flame blinds you all. As you finally start to see again. And you're back with Elana in this field. She seems tired, and her eyes look downward at the ground, but still angry. You see her hair a little less fiery and red. It moves again on its own. As she looks up at you, you can see that there are these 3 black marks underneath her right eye once more. The symbol of Mistra. As you all appear once more in your own bodies, in the same places that you just left from, you see Matthias is here, and you see Elana breathing heavily, and she immediately ignites her hand and burns off this eye that is on her clothing. Let's move.
Cool. Yeah, rad. Okay. Sick.
Where?
Okay.
No questions? Okay.
All right.
We need to move. We need to get this over with now. They'll know immediately that I'm no longer under their control.
Are you okay? Hold up. Real quick. There's been a ton of shit. Are you good?
No, we're going
Where?
to kill Shar.
Oh, shit.
Right now?
I don't know if they're really qualified.
You can have 1 hour to prepare yourselves. Then we move to her dominion.
Okay.
Her dominion, and we're gonna fight her on her turf?
Do we have to kill her? Is there anything else that we can do?
He no longer has me under his control. He will feel the link is severed. He saw it from the eye. The angels will tell him. They all know. And he has preparations against me coming back to hurt him. But I don't know what those are. And Shar, she's using him as a beacon, an avatar. She constantly shrouds him in darkness from wherever she is. It's a safety mechanism. It makes him constantly regenerate any damage that is done to him. It essentially makes him invincible. If we can kill Shar first, he doesn't have that aid anymore.
Why do we have to kill her immediately? What, can't we try to make her join us?
Are you
Yo, Jett.
insane? No.
Don't you remember all of the shit that happened when we were in your house? Like, Shar is not a good dudette.
Where do you think those angels came from? He was gifted those 5 angels by Shar, and they're still with him. Those are just the visages that were in my mind.
Jett's gonna look down at his hands. Are they all bloody from the rose?
Yes.
Sebastian's guitar broken in real life?
Sebastian, you look on your back. It does not look like Daisy is actually broken.
Oh, thank God.
Anything that happened to your form, your being, you were burnt, you were attacked, you were hurt. Those scars and damages are there, but anything that would have happened to the things you're wearing.
Healing potion?
Get fucked, Colin.
Yeah, you can have the healing potion
I should have taken a superior one.
As Jett's looking down at his hands all bloody, you can see Pebbles just run over to him and like whimpering a little bit, and she just starts licking the blood off of his hands. You could see like all the thorn marks and everything, all the pierces through his skin just start to dissipate, and she's using lay on hands. 77 points total.
God damn.
I think with a short rest, I'll be mostly okay.
1 hour.
1 hour, we go. We need to do this now.
Yeah, okay, Jesus.
Can we ask you a couple of things while we're waiting, while we're recovering?
You have a few minutes. I need to prepare.
How awake over the last however many years have you been throughout all of this?
I do not want to talk about that. I don't even know if it was my choices or theirs. Whatever happened, it was her in my head, one of my friends, that he brought back to life, put in my brain, and then, I don't know, either controlled everything I have done, or maybe it was my own choices and they were just manipulating my memory so I thought it was the right thing. I don't know.
I understand.
All I know is the past 100 years I've been helping Volazar instead of killing him.
I'm sorry. I understand. I'm sorry. I don't want to dive into anything painful right now. I just want to make sure that we're on the same side here. You know why we're here?
Piecing together as we speak.
Do you have any questions for us? Anything you need to know?
Why would you have brought Zen back here?
Not on purpose.
Not on purpose. It was his fault.
Now that he has Zen, Volazar can come back to Fendrea.
Is he in Shar's domain?
No. Shar is in the Amethyst Dominion, but he is in the Ebon Reach.
These are dope names.
Shar banned him from returning to Fendrea until I was under his control. When he finally had me, he learned of Kianopa and had me go and hunt her down. I was supposed to go and kill her, and so I did. But not before she had a child. Shar told him that wasn't good enough and he needed to have the child before he could return to Fendrea. That having us both meant he would hold the power of Mistra. He had me and Zen. Just before I was pulled here, Shar lifted his ban on returning to Fendrea. Zen is likely under his control by now, and he will be enacting his final plan.
So what if we just go to Shar Or we pray to her real quick and we're like, hey, by the way, he doesn't have Elana anymore, so he doesn't have the full power, so like, ban him again. Amen.
Amen? She could. Depends on how she defines worth. He had the power of Mistra, even if it was for a brief moment.
Before we get too far away from this, I gotta know something. Kianopa, is she actually dead? Because, like, we saw her body. It's still like it was the day you did what you did. Is that just because y'all are half god or full god or whatever you are?
He's been keeping her head preserved in case he needs it. I think he needed to make sure that she was dead and that he had the control in case that counted towards this power of Mistra. Kianopa's head is still in the Ebon Reach. I'm not sure what he will do with it now.
And any chance she can be brought back?
If we gather it, maybe. I'm not even sure if she'd have the power she has once.
That's fine.
So he was banned from Fendrea for how long?
Since I pushed him away at the ley line. The moment he went to Shar and pledged himself, Shar made the pact that he would not be allowed to return to Fendrea until he destroyed all of Mistra and her power.
Oh, so he has, but just in disguise.
Oh, hence the cat.
He's not allowed in his humanoid form.
All right, you need to prepare. Thank you. And what's the next step? What do we need to prepare for?
Relax as best you can. She finds her own little spot in this field. She sits down and it looks like she's trying to meditate. But as you look at her, you can see this anger on her face. Her eyes twitch as they're closed. There's this fire in front of her begins to rage and act erratically, every once in a while singeing some of the grass. I'm still here, by the way, and you're gonna rush into killing a god.
Well, you're coming with us, so...
That's not the first time.
Gods don't just die every day. You need a plan. You can't just rush into her dominion and try to kill her.
I mean, we got a god on our side.
Alana rushed into trying to kill Volazar herself and ended up in his servitude for 100 years. You think that's just as smart a thing to do to Shar?
Well, it was Volazar plus Shar. This is just Shar. Maybe we got enough.
I don't think she is the best person to look to for battle tactics right now.
Who would be?
What would you do next?
I don't know. I didn't really expect gods to be on the table.
Well, then take a minute and think about it. Tell us what you'd want to do. What you'd want to do next. We don't have much of a plan. We need to get rid of Volazar, and if he's impossible to kill when Shar's still alive, that seems like the best course of action, right?
You are literally with the only person on Fendrea that has ever killed a god before. Points towards Elana.
But also like half us. Like, come on.
You know what I mean. I'm saying your odds are minimal, but they're odds. You can't go toe-to-toe with Shar. You can't go toe-to-toe with any god, especially in her domain. That doesn't mean there aren't other ways around it, but you can't just run up and think your hammer or you as a beast is going to kill her.
Can we get her to come to us?
She came to us through the skin book.
That wasn't really her, was it? It was visage of her. I don't know if she ever leaves her dominion right now, and doesn't sound like she has to because she has Volazar. You just need to go in with a plan, in with anything you have. Do you have anything that is an advantage that you can use to surprise her that she doesn't know about or she does know about and won't expect?
How do we learn about the Dominion? I don't know. I've never heard of it before.
We know it's dark. We know it's shrouded in shadow.
What can we do to fight off the shadows? The only thing I could think of is bring some sort of source of light.
And I'm sure that will help, but I don't know how much it will help. I don't know. I don't know what she'll do with you. You said she tempted you before. I'm sure it will be more of that.
I mean, it's not ideal, but what if one of us convinces her to give up on Volazar in place of us?
And then you be under her control? We don't know if Volazar is of his right mind. It could be an Elana situation, where then we have to worry about Sebastian. There is this eruption of flame as Elana stands up. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do, but when I killed Mistra, it was just after she had given a bunch of power away and used a bunch of her magic. She was weak enough in that moment to be killed by me. if we can get Shar to use her magic or
Make a deal with one of us?
Which one of us is most likely to make a deal? Which one is she expecting?
you have the gem, Desideria's heart. That could be important.
Yeah, you're right, and I'll just pull it out of my bag. So you're saying we could use this against her? Is it just all the souls within? What?
It's soul energy. If we can convince her to try to take one of your souls and overload her with this instead.
So you're saying sacrifice all of these souls in here?
To save everyone on Fandrea, yes. I don't know what'll happen to those souls, but I sure know it's better than being imprisoned in that gem right now.
If given the option, Jett, you know they would be all for it.
But what if it brings them all to a lifetime of an eternity of just damnation and hell? What if they suffer for an eternity?
What if it ends their suffering instead?
Is this what we think? Is this the best route?
We don't know, but if it's 5 souls for however many million people live on Fandrea, I know it's not ideal, but I stand by that that's the better decision.
I'm also in. I know they would have wanted it that way. If presented the option, you know they would have taken it.
So our plan is to offer one of us, and in place, trick her into taking this. How are we going to trick these souls into her?
I don't know. And I don't know if that's even going to work, but we're going to try it.
Is she just going to ask for one of our souls?
She almost got me or Sebastian.
This gem seems like just a desperate flinging of something that we assume is powerful and hoping it does a thing that helps us.
It is powerful. We know that. I don't know if it will help in the moment. I think it will.
What if it helps her?
All hope is already lost.
No, it isn't. I'll just point down to the puppy. We have plenty of it. As long as each one of us is here, hope is not lost. All right? We have plenty of options. We're gonna make it work.
Okay, I don't think I could do this. I can't go with you. You have far surpassed me and my abilities. I just think I would be worse off. I have other things here. I have people I need to keep track of. I have to fix Helios. I have other responsibilities. I don't know.
If you don't help us, there might be a chance that none of that is gonna be here after this. By helping us, you're helping them.
But at the same time, if we fail, he needs to be able to protect the people that he cares about.
If we fail, there's no protecting them at all.
You said there's options. We called ourselves the options, but other people have their options too.
And he's one of our options. We need as many as we can get.
Look, we can't force anyone to do anything that they don't want to do or can't do. If he's not confident that he will be able to help us, then he's not going to be able to help us.
Well, then maybe he needs to gain that confidence.
Or if he doesn't have the willpower to resist Shar, then he could be a liability.
Could be turned against us.
Do you have any spells you can cast on us to make us stronger before we go?
Nothing that will help.
Matthias, you've helped us so much, and you don't know how much it's appreciated. You know we will back you on everything that you do.
I know you have the stones that allow you to communicate. I don't want to hamper you while you're there, but if I can find anything, and if you give me one, I can relay information to you. Or you can let me know how it's going, and I can muster up some of the forces of Helios and see if they're any help, but they're just people.
I'll pull out and put in his hand my cell phone and start to walk away and be like, oh,
Whoa,
wait,
whoa, whoa,
wrong
whoa.
phone, sorry. And then give him the actual stone.
Grabs the speaking stone and tests it out. Good luck, and I'll do my best to give you any information I can.
Thank you, Matthias.
Thank you.
Man, we gotta stop giving these things away.
Matthias leaves you, boards the airship, and heads back to Helios. You may all take your short rest.
Oof.
Elana has been pacing, meditating as best she can. There's these plumes of smoke and fire coming from her. She comes to the central area of this field. You can see she ignites the grass on the ground in a big circle. It quickly burns up and the flames disappear, leaving this runic circle large enough for you all to stand on. And she steps onto it. Are you coming or not?
Yep.
I guess so.
Can't let you do it alone.
Let's go.
We came all this way.
Just get it over.
As she erupts this flame from her, it's an intense warmth. It's heat to you all, but it doesn't really hurt. It just spreads out from Elana as there is smoke that covers all of your visions, quickly turns to dark black, and you begin to see an amethyst glow. Before you can even begin to see again, the ground beneath your feet turns smooth, almost like polished glass. You can feel it as you take a step. As the smoke disappears, you can see you are standing on a glassy obsidian area. Above, there's this vast sky that unfolds in these shades of different violets and indigo. There are star-like orbs high in the sky that look like constellations that flicker and pulsate. Floating in the distance are these colossal amethyst crystals, suspended in air, each one emanating a soft glow. Pulsating, this glow bounces off the obsidian. As you gaze around, you notice that the air here feels thick. There's this amethyst mist. It follows these balls of amethyst sparks, magical sparks, not like from a fire, but they flake off of these balls of magical energy. And as these spheres bob and weave erratically through the Dominion, they leave trails of where they have been. And it disperses, only to come back when another one of these magical balls takes its place. On the horizon, you see dark apparitions, towering spires of pure amethyst crystal. They pierce into the sky and disrupt the pure fabric of this reality. When you look upwards to what resembles space, it should be so far, far away. The stars, these trails of asteroids, the cosmos. Yet the amethyst spires pierce into it, allowing pure darkness into this dominion. Each of the towers casts a long, pitch black shadow that covers large portions of the dominion around. As you view this hole into pure darkness created by these amethyst spires, it looks like the symbol of Shar herself, a black void with this amethyst circle around it. Viewing into the void, you see darkness, endless darkness. These glowing amethyst crystals around you go dark, no longer giving that faint emanating glow. The void above expands, and it just drops this magical black darkness across the entire dominion. In an instant, everything goes black. You look about and feel once again like you are alone in a black void. Your friends no longer around you, Elana no longer next to you, just darkness. Before you see a light illuminate. One of these balls of amethyst energy giving off a trail of mist. Sebastian, you see ahead of you this ball shoots into the darkness, leaving a trail of mist. On the horizon, the direction this ball went, you can hear music playing.
I would be following the music. If no one else is around, I don't know where to go.
You follow through the darkness, follow the trail of mist. You can feel your hair stand up on the back of your neck as you recognize the rhythm of the song that hits you. It's a Get Stoked song. You get goosebumps as you get closer, and the music gets louder, until all of a sudden the darkness lifts. And you see ahead of you 3 walls to a room you've never seen before. It sits atop the obsidian flooring, like you are looking at a life-size diorama or almost like an IKEA display, like just 3 walls of a room that doesn't belong here. It's a dorm room. There's a desk pushed up next to a bed, a single window above a mini fridge with a small microwave on it, plastered with magnets and stickers. Messy clothing on the floor, some posters up on the wall, taped to hold them up. One being a Get Stoked poster. You see an old, busted-up boombox that still plays tapes is on the desk where the music is coming from, louder than before. You see a woman, messy, long black hair, purple eyeshadow, wearing fingerless gloves and black fishnets. She's jumping around on the bed playing air guitar to the Get Stoked song. As she jumps around, she turns to look at you with this big smile as her hair falls down in front of her face, all messy. You can see she jumps off the bed, as she moves towards you, she hits the boombox to get it to stop playing, but it sparks brightly with a flash. Xander, you see the same thing. Ball of energy in this dark void moves into the darkness. But instead of music, you hear crying. Like a sound of an animal.
I will slowly approach that. A hurt animal can be dangerous.
You two follow through the darkness as the crying gets louder and louder. You follow the mist until you can see, too, that this darkness lets up around you. You see again the obsidian flooring, the purple amethyst. You're still in Char's domain, but ahead are bushes and trees, a bit of forest. Sounds like the crying is coming from just beyond these bushes. And as you move closer, you see there's a creature here. A bit bigger than a large house cat. It's got skin that doesn't fit tightly against its muscles and bones, almost like there's too much of it. Has webbed feet and far too many toes. Its face looks deformed, like it was in an accident, yet healed in a cute way. It cries as it looks at itself in a small pond lit by this amethyst glow. From just across the clearing, you hear from another set of bushes, "What is that thing?" And from these bushes, a flash from a camera goes off, illuminating the area and blinding you a moment. Jett. The same thing. A ball of energy moves into the darkness. In the direction it heads, you hear laughing. Over and over again, sometimes breaths in between. Calm, jovial laughing. This The only thing you see is that ball of energy leaving this amethyst mist, almost like a trail.
I'll follow it.
As you get closer, you start to hear not only laughing, but the sound of a TV program. Sounds like some late-night talk show host. There's a chorus of laughter from the TV, as well as another set of laughs from here. You move closer and see the darkness lift. Ahead of you is your living room. Your mother sits in an armchair, much younger than she is now. Full head of hair, less wrinkles. She has a big bowl of popcorn in her lap as she watches a TV mounted on the wall across the room and laughs at a passing joke she hears. There's a small bark that comes from her feet as Pebbles paws at her leg. Charlotte gets up from her chair with ease, puts the bowl of popcorn on the kitchen table, and lets Pebbles out the back door till she moves over to the fridge and opens it. And in the darkness of this night, bright light comes from the fridge and blinds you a moment. Blueberry. You see the darkness, ball of energy appear in front of you, but it does not dive into the darkness like it did with the others. Bobs up and down in this empty space before it sparks brightly, revealing Char in front of you. She stands tall, dark black hair down her back, meshing with the darkness behind her. You must feel very powerful, being able to say no to the temptations of a goddess. It's not such an easy feat.
No. It just felt like the obvious choice. Didn't feel like it took huge power.
You don't have to be so humble. See, now you're in my domain. Any power you had to resist is nothing. I have had demigods fall to my will. I have power everyone wants, everyone needs. And it's time for all of Fenjaya to know that. But you, I don't need you. So what is it about the power you didn't want?
I didn't want to be manipulated.
All power comes at a cost, as is true. My power, of course, comes at a cost. Though isn't that where you had proved me right all along? The others looked to bow to me for power because they were selfish. They wanted things and would have sacrificed a part of themselves to get it. They proved they were selfish.
I've grown up dealing with that my entire life, and I have learned that just because you're offered something amazing and you have to sacrifice a part of yourself to get it, it's not worth it in the long run.
And yet you're falling to the same traps. You proved the same thing. You proved you were selfish by resisting my power. You could have changed the world you came from, could have helped everyone, allowed the rivers to run clean, made the air fresh again, froze the ice caps, grew the plant life, fixed the ecosystem, and yet you didn't. You were not willing to sacrifice a part of you to help the world you came from.
Maybe if I actually believed that you weren't full of shit about it.
All I see is true selfishness. Not helping others because it'd be a burden to yourself.
I can help the world myself.
As these flashes of images invade your mind, cities being flooded, sea life caught in trash in the oceans, hurricanes sweeping over homes, earthquakes causing avalanches. And in between each of one of those, you see a flash of Char's face as she gets closer and closer to you. Before there's this in front of you, this burst of flame. You thought it was the vision, but instead, from behind Char's form, inches from your face now, you see a fiery hand come from out of the darkness. It waves through this visage of Char, causing her to disappear. The darkness lifts. You are still where you arrived onto this amethyst dominion. Black obsidian floating crystals. None of your friends in sight. Just you and Elana. Your friends are weak. We're doing this without them.
What? No, we can't.
And for today, that's a wrap.
Jeez. Hey guys, so we don't have to record next week, right? Just Anna and Colin?
It's just a one-on-one.
We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Oh my god.
I guess we will see. Thank you all so much for listening. Hope you all enjoyed. I don't know. I don't want to do the outro. Ryan, do the outro.
Come hang out with us on Patreon. We have a free Discord. You can come and do the free tier and then get access to the Patreon and come hang out with us. We have a lot of D&D games to run. Bye.
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 Bye!
It sounds kind of crazy, but like not more crazy than everything else that we've dealt with. But I'm pretty sure we were in her brain back there, which is wild. Like, imagine what a new guy's brain looks like. He's all into that Art Deco stuff. Like, he probably got a whole museum in there. Paintings of Anne would be on the walls, maybe like a statue of Brenna. Dubward would definitely be a security guard in there. Is that how it works, though? Like, if I thought about Saint Elove a bunch, would he be up in my brain? Or, like, we all know Eric 5 is thinking about me all the time. Like, am I in his brain? Or am I in my brain? I wonder whose brain would be most dope inside. Like, Polyamorous Swirl definitely got a carnival up in there or something. Forerunner definitely is, like, at the top of a mountain. Frankie, probably a water park. Heather would definitely be at, like, a dope-ass concert, probably, like, really loud in there. Easter Week is a wild card, though. Could be just plain White Room or a huge medieval castle. Or Blue, maybe Jesse. Wasn't he the one who would do your signatures for you? You think he's up there doodling in your brain? I would bet Jin is up there in your brain, Jett, but let's face it, we all know nothing's going on up there. What about you, Matthias? Lady Lorax helps you clean up around the palace. Is she cleaning up in your brain palace too? Or is Lexi in there helping you file away memories? What could my brain be? I wonder what's hiding up there. Like, Mind Hack. I haven't seen them since I was like 6. Are they just up there trapped? How does this work? Or like the aliens. I wonder if they're still there. Like, if we got Opti up in my brain, could she see all the aliens so someone would finally believe I was abducted? Or like, Red Mafia Panda, send them up there with a camera and get a video of me and Bass Drop going frogman hunting? I mean, Ebab Flow would finally give me that $5 they owe me if I can prove it's real.